So... Yeah, the question is, where's the Malcheus mention? It doesn't even say like in which layer of the city.
Let's see what we can do.
I don't know where to look for it. I mean, it sounds like someone who would reside in the upper city, right? I guess. Okay, I need to get down first. This whole place, I would say, we have thoroughly investigated and explored. And here we can't go down because we can just climb to the slave markets. I wonder what this is, how to get here, you know? Let's walk around a little and see if we somewhere spawn some dialogue. Oh, I'm kinda tempted to just look up where the Malcheus is hiding. Portal down. Let's loot something. Ah, here, the Malcheus Enchanted Mansion. It's so weird that they just randomly pop up. Let's take everything. All the loot we can muster. Dude. A handsome young man in a snow-white toga reclines in a plush armchair next to a table heaving with sumptuous food. Flowers are nestled in his blonde curls, while gems sparkle on his half-bared chest. A boy sits on the floor before him, rubbing the soles of the man's feet with scented oil. The master of the house greets Arushalae with a wave of his hand. Even the glittering rings cannot hide his black-scabbed fingers, oozing with pus. Yeah, he really looks like an Azata though, still. Kinda a bit like early sunset. Great, so it's basically the second Azata who's not really an Azata. If I got 50 cent every time that happened, I would have, well, 2 times 50 cents, but it's weird that it happened twice. There you are, my venomous butterfly, more beautiful than ever. I see that taking a stroll around in the world of mortals did you some good. You're slimmer, and there's a healthy flush to your cheeks, just like a doll. His eyes examine you with a languorous curiosity. And what is this? A souvenir from Golarion. A handsome one, isn't he? So fresh, so hale. You've barely used him, I see. Oh. Watch your mouth. Order your slave to keep quiet, my butterfly, or I order mine to serve up his tongue at my next meal. Demolisher sneers contemptuously without even looking at you, and then smiles cordially. Speaking of meals, please sit, eat, and as I'm feeling magnanimous today, your mortal pet may also partake. Just look at this perfect table I've laid in your honor of coming. See the grapes? Every single one is gilded, and this wine is from the ruins of Asland and older than any living mortal, many demons, even some of the gods. And last but not certainly least, behold our main course, a roasted drake. They eat us all the time, so why shouldn't we return the favor? No. I kinda expect Ivy to comment on that. Thank you. Arushalae hesitantly plucks one of the gilded grapes, puts it in her mouth, and chews slowly. It's been a while since I saw you last, Dimarcho. What happened to your hands? The Azata raises his disfigured hands and smiles innocently. Don't you remember what these hands did at your behest? It seems the nature of Azata cannot contain all the freedom granted by the Abyss without sustaining a little damage. But it's nothing, it barely hurts. Go on, eat. This is all for you. Or perhaps you'd prefer some human meat. Dimalcio grabs the slave boy by the hair and presses a sharpened, manicured nail to the boy's throat. Do you want me to serve him instead? Don't. I've never had a taste for mortal flesh. Arueshalae throws you a remorseful look and forces herself to finish. Only mortal souls. On a diet, afraid of getting fat. Clever girl. Your succubi must take very good care of your looks. It's not like you have anything else. Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll sample this fine repast. He's so horrible. He picks up a piece of meat and chews on it with great relish, then wipes the grease and pus oozing from his hands on the boy's hair. Bleh. Arueshalae, you wanted to convince him to renounce evil, which I don't think will be possible. Isn't it time you spoke up? Arueshalae nods. She takes a deep breath and proclaims in a timid voice. Dimalcio, I have embarked on the path of ascension. I'm going there, to Elysium. I'd like you to abandon the Abyss, and together we could... I'd like you to try. Each new word out of Arueshalae's mouth, the Azata's expression twists more and more, finally setting you to sneer of revulsion. Under his contemptuous stare, Arueshalae swallows her words and falls silent. With a loud snort, Dimalcio upends his cups of wine and flashes another cordial smile. My butterfly, what is this nonsense? You've barely touched it, and yet you sound so utterly drunk. I understand. Of course you don't want it, not after everything I've... Arueshalae swallows hard. Then I simply ask you for your forgiveness. I did this to you. I turned you into this. It's my fault. Fault? The fallen Azata laughs melodiously. What are you on about, darling? I'm happy now, thanks to you. Who was I back in Elysium? A destitute good for nothing. All I did was flutter around singing ditties. And now? He gestures around the rich interior with his disfigured hand. I've got everything I could dream of. Treasures, slaves, the very best grub. I sleep in comfort, and with whomever I want. They respect me in the city. I open my purse and they prostrate themselves before me. All my enemies are gone now. What else is there to want? I'm happy. This isn't happiness. Is it not? That's news to me. If having all your dreams come true isn't happiness, then was it? Then what is it? Fine, let your mortal pet be the arbiter. You there, elf. What say you? Am I happy, or am I not? I'm afraid he is. I feel sorry for you. That's a good one. The morsel of mortal meat takes pity on me. I buy and sell dozens of you every day. I remember what you were when we first met you. So brave, so kind, so inspired, and I ruined you. Forgive me. Bah! All you did was teach me what life is all about. I didn't find it amusing back then, but now I understand your valuable lessons. The old me would have never achieved what I have done now. I didn't even have desires as such. What did I want? Justice? Freedom? Sugary froth and idealistic drivel. I should thank you for opening that milksop's eyes. Instead of replying, Arueshalae begins to hum the Song of Elysium. Enough, stop that. It makes my head hurt. You want some music? Here's real music for you. Hey! Dimalcio claps imperiously. 3 scantily clad succubi enter the room and start playing musical instruments. We have an Azata option to still perform the song. Do you recognize these dresses? You were the same one that night you dumped me for the first time. I bawled like a simpleton. But it doesn't matter anymore. I'm always merry now. Every time I bend one of them over, I picture your face that day. Bleh. Hey. Dimalchius angrily turns toward the succubi. Which of you is out of tune? Hey you, what am I paying you for? To ruin my strings? Give yourself 20 lashes. Succubus produces a whip. Dimalchius grins lasciviously, his eyes darting from the musician to Arueshalae and back. Now, once again, I'm not really happy with any of those. Let's take the closest one. Arueshalae, you have no idea how much I want to behead him right now. Arueshalae nods. I understand, but this is my fault. I made him like this. Arueshalae stands up. I've tried to apologize, but you clearly don't need my apologies. Let's have it your way then. I just want you to know that I wholeheartedly regret what I've done. Goodbye, Dimalchius. I'm leaving. And this time, for good. Sit down, you whore. Azata slams his hand on the table, staining the cloth with black pus. The other succubi produce whips and smirk at Arueshalae and you. You're not leaving this place again. You're mine by right. You stay here forever. That's enough. I don't want to kill you. There's no need to fight. Let's go our separate ways and not hurt each other anymore. Desna knows we've had enough of that already. Oh, I don't want to kill you either. I want to gouge out your eyes and fuck your eye holes. Then I perforate your tender skin and fuck every one of those holes too. Oh boy. Then I drill a hole in your head and... He stands up. I haven't even begun to hurt you, bitch. I've dreamt of this day for so long. You. Get that. Gosh. Yeah, truly great representation of the abyss and all the horrors. And just to show off, Logan makes the flowers of the Elysian bloom. Let me remind you one last time what you've lost. Wondrous flowers bloom all around Dimalchius, filling the room with an aroma the abyss has never known. The fallen Azata looks around. His face is contorted with alarm and horror. No, no, I don't want to remember. Take the wench alive. You may eat the mortal right here. Get to it, you layabouts. Dimalchius' servants lunge at you.
Yet another obstacle.
Quest: escape the mansion. Oh, they have quite the high AC. Right? So let's prepare. Prayer. That one.
You. Why not both?
You
Here we go.
the wrong mongrel.
So many nice effects. And Burst of Glory.
Healing is what I was made for.
You won't survive
And
me.
here.
See that?
Okay.
Here.
Also nice that Dimalchius still fled. Coward. The Azata bares his teeth in a truly demonic snarl as he points his weapon at Arueshalae's chest. You're going nowhere, bitch. Nowhere. You're mine. Dimalchius, I've renounced evil. Now I serve Desna, your former mistress. If she gave a succubus like me a chance, surely she can forgive you too. The path of ascension is difficult, but... My toy to you. You send me to the abyss on a whim, then you change your mind and call me back to Elysium. Stuff your ascension up your... The Azata shakes his head. Suddenly, he looks desperate. Arueshalae, my girl, my butterfly, enough of this nonsense. Do you want me to apologize? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say any of that. I just missed you so much. I just needed you so much. You're my only desire, my only dream. You alone. Gosh, their relationship was so toxic and so horrible. Dimalchius falls to his knees, reaches for Arueshalae, who recoils in disgust. Everything I've hoarded, the treasures, the slaves, it's all for you. Stay, I beg of you. I give you everything. It will all be yours. Just don't leave me. Please. Don't leave me. I don't think he's redeemable. Let's see what he says to that. You heard her, DiMaggio. If you want to be with her, come back to the path of good. I don't take orders from you, mortal. Get up, DiMaggio. That's enough. For the last time. Repent. Either follow me on the path of Desna, or get out of my way and let me go. It's like that then. One Azata jumps to his feet. And I would rather die than let you leave here alive. Ugh. Great. Okay, I wonder how much damage we even take from the fire. Is it timed in any way? Doesn't seem like that, at least the music is not stressful. Okay. Maybe I should have used some boost before, but anyway. Let's do the boost now. Haste.
Guide my hand.
Make every strike count.
Okay, we need to bring back Ulbrig. Not looking so peachy. Heal. How many HP does he have? We didn't even hit him once. Great. What are your saves, my friend? They are kinda high. Okay. I want to use Burst of Glory again.
Did you see that?
Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. Damn it. Where is he? But at least we're making progress on him. Okay. Here we go. Chaos. But the match is going down.
Distract them from me.
Come on. Come on. Minus 3 HP.
Time to share your treasures.
What I was made for.
Arushalae kneels before the dead Azata's body. She closes his eyes and plants a kiss on his bloody forehead. Forgive me, DiMaggio. Forgive me, and farewell. Let's go, Logan Aldori. The succubus wipes away her tears. There's nothing left for us to do here. It's not your fault. You had a choice, and you choose evil. Choice and free will are just words that liars and manipulators use to justify their actions. I know this too well. It's easy to break a person's will, and the freedom to choose means little when you don't know your options. No, Logan Aldori, don't console me. It is my fault, and my last chance for atonement now lies dead. Arushalae shakes her head ruefully. What just happened here? Everything he said. I need to reflect on that. I want to talk about it, but not right now. Later, when I had a chance to sort out my thoughts and emotions. Oh boy. Quite the heavy companion quests. Let's see how much darker Rogue Trader can even get than that. Especially the whole, this part was... ouch. Okay, seems like we should go back to the Nexus and long rest and also talk with Aru and with Lann. Ooh, I know, that's why I'm nervous about Rogue Trader. Well... yeah... understandable. Okay, I need to go down again. Ah, here, I think. This portal. Gosh, look at us. So beaten. Nexus. So after that, we just have to look for the Wizard Tower. We got something to enter, right? Do you remember the part where I could interact with something and it said that it needs a key? Like at the end of one of the platforms? I think maybe we have to go there. Now it would only be great to remember where that was. Oh well. To be honest, I've never thought I could have fun and feel so at ease with the Paladin of Iomedae. The ones I've met before were very severe. And I never thought I'd see a cleric of Shelyn on this crusade willing to risk everything. The goddesses brought us together for a reason. They wanted to get rid of our prejudices. I think Seelah in general would make a great friend. Alright. Aasimar. I think they're outside. And we will have a look.
Let's see what we can do.
They are way too crowded. But yeah, Aru... yeah, they were both here, I think. At least Aru's here. I don't know where Lann is. Drawing her ruby eyes away from the passers-by, Arushalae looks at you. It's good that you're here. Shall we be silent together? Do you like silence? I used to talk a lot before, and all of it was a lie. My words ruined so much. I like silence more now. You wanted to talk about what happened at Dimalchia's Manor. Yes, I thought a lot about what he said, and then I understood. Wait, I think it would be easier to show you instead of trying to explain everything. Will you follow me into the dream again? Please. Let's go. Thank you. Arushalae takes your hand in a small, searing palm, and the world around you begins to fade. Have Arushalae put her dreams in order. Oh well. Arushalae's dream is filled with smoke. Cold, ghostly fires devouring the dreams of the others she has collected. Tears are flowing freely from her eyes, leaving faint trails on her soot-stained cheeks. Arushalae, what's wrong? My dreams. It was all a mistake. Do you remember what we saw in the Dimalchia's mansion? What he said about the dreams coming true? Food, riches, the demise of his enemies? The teary-eyed succubus looks at you. Desna asked me what I dreamt of. I tried to find an answer. I truly did. But look, are my dreams any different from the desires of demons? What changed? What's the name of that bird that grabs everything shiny and carries it off to its nest? A goldfinch, right? I'm just like a thieving goldfinch that spies on people's dreams and holds them anyway. But doing that hasn't changed me at all. I'm still the same, greedy, cruel, lustful demon I've always been. Oh. That's not true. You're not like other demons. You do good, Aru. I force myself to do good every day. I help mortals. I protect them from other demons. But can my actions change my inner nature at all? If I'm still a demon inside, then what does it matter? What if, without even knowing it, I'm simply ingratiating myself with you so I can seduce, betray and murder you? I don't want that. I don't want to want that. But my black heart does. But you know, other demons don't dream. That's true. But this is my dream, and it's full of things that demons desire in reality. What are you going to do now? Now, Arushalae looks at her burning dream with sadness. I have to start anew. I still have my own dream. I will cleanse it of other desires and try to find my own. Okay, that sounds positive. Arushalae cradles a tiny flame in a palm and watches it dance on her fingers. I was so happy to receive my own dreams, and now it's so difficult to get rid of them. Will you help me destroy all this? I fear I won't manage on my own. How do I destroy them? Ah, it's easy. Just burning everything down. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, we have to burn down these Crusaders. I don't know if this is a good idea. Hey, Ivo. Thank you for giving me this dream, Logan Aldori. It's a beautiful dream, but it isn't mine. The shadow still remains, but I think we can burn him down too. Or is it? No, it's a child. I think that's it. Everything in flames. Arushalae's dream has been swallowed by the flames. Ribbons of smoke drift away, carried by an intangible wind. A black shadow lurks in the darkness, staring at you. This is Arushalae's ineradicable nightmare. The succubus touches the table. The fire not only failed to destroy it, it somehow made the table even more real. Arushalae studies it with a mix of sorrow and confusion. What's wrong with this stupid table? Why didn't it burn? Is it maybe part of her dream? Cause like it's her nightmare and the table is something she wants? What does it stand for? What if this is a real dream? Your own dream, and not something you've overheard? This table. The confused succubus traces the wooden surface with her finger. Is this what I dream of? Furniture? Think about it. Why this table? Why is it important? I don't know. I don't. Arushalae knocks on the wooden surface. It's just a table. Anivia's fresh bread used to be here, but now it's gone. And yet, the table remains. Your nightmare didn't burn either. No, it didn't. Arushalae looks at the black shadow, which stares dolefully back at her. That thing won't leave this place. Ever. What now? Is this truly the end of your dream? I don't know. Arushalae sighs pensively. Perhaps I won't do anything yet. Everything has burned down apart from my nightmare and this table. I come back here to... She shakes her head. I need some time. I need some time alone to think about it. Later. Let's go back to the real world for now. No. I hope she finds her dream.